Sure is. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Cog Squad.
August the 16th at 8:10 in the morning
Yes.
here in Alabama, where it's sun shining and supposed to be a beautiful hot day.
I tell y'all what, these last few days have been crazy. The
It
humidity's just been terrible.
Go out and feed in the morning, and well, I usually walk, and on my way back, my arms are so it's not like sweat dripping, they're just wet.
I noticed on my videos, the past few ones, that you know when we start filming, I'm dry, but by the end, I'm soaking wet. The
Oh, it
shirt and
ain't it ain't by the end. It's probably about by the quarter into it, because by the time you
Whew.
walk outside, it is yeah, it's brutal. It's
Even even with the fishing shirts I wear, it don't matter.
Mary Carl told me the other day, she said, Mom, I don't understand how you wear a t-shirt,
Yeah,
because she wears a lot of tank tops.
yeah.
Well, she don't have a farmer's tan.
You ought to see mine right here. She asked me the other day, I forgot what we were doing. Um, but I had a different shirt on and it went down a little further. And she said, Daddy, why you got a V right there? Talking about it's because I said, well, all I wear is these button-up shirts because they're a
So
lot
you got
cooler.
a line.
I got a V right there.
Yeah. It's brutal, I tell you. But
Oh,
August is supposed to be hot.
it's hot.
You remember Kelly got married in August?
Oh my
Remember
gosh.
how hot it was? So it's not like it's anything out of the norm. You
Mm-mm.
just
This is the time, and it happens to me every year. And I know there's a lot of other people like that. I even my buddy Greg Key at Hall's Tools, who gardens 24/7.
yeah,
When August hits,
you're
God,
just
you
done.
do not want to go out there.
You're just
You
done.
do not want to go out to that garden and weed
Mm-mm.
and spray and harvest, and it is awful out there right now.
It is. You just, I mean,
No motivation.
mm-mm.
Zero.
That passion just goes out the window when it's
Mhm.
been such a long hot summer and you're just ready for cooler temperatures.
Mhm.
So
It was
I always
terrible.
say I like the heat, and I do like the heat, but it has its limits. I like the heat without the humidity.
I would love a dry heat,
Mm. What
but
does
then
she
your
have?
skin dries
Okay,
out.
she's good.
Our
It,
skin stays nice and moist
it does. It does. In a, in a bad way.
in a bad way.
I started off my day awful, and I hope it's not an indicator of how the rest of the day's gonna go.
It's not.
I was taking a shower, and I had a new pair of earrings that I was so proud of. Um, Somebody sent them to me, and they had a real back on them. The kind that pushes, not
Mhm.
just a loop.
Mhm.
And I wasn't even washing my hair. I was just showering off, and I felt something fall, and I reached up, and the back was still on my ear. The back was still on the back. And I grabbed the back and I looked down, and there was my earring sitting on the shower drain. And so I reached down to go grab my earring before it went down the drain, and away it went.
Mm.
I said, "Oh my goodness, that's." And I just put them in yesterday evening, and I was so proud of them. So Jason thinks we're going to take the drain out, and
That's the
see if we
plan.
can't reach our hand down in there, and you
I
know,
got a pair of long needle nose pliers. I'm gonna reach in there and
because the trap goes like that.
yes.
So it's a 4-inch PVC pipe.
Hopefully it's sitting right there.
I hope so, but
Yeah.
if it isn't, then it just wasn't meant to be. But I didn't have the heart to put any more in because I want to find that one.
Mhm.
And I'm not saying what it was because I don't want that person to know that I lost the earring. But if I find it, I will show y'all. How's that?
That'll work.
If I find it,
We're gonna get it.
it's there. But
We're
how
gonna get
far
it.
is it?
We're gonna get it.
Get Mr. Greg come dig that septic tank up and send you down in there and
Oh my gosh.
look for that little
That's like
earring.
my bear story. What you gonna do when the bear comes in that outhouse? You gonna jump in the hole, or you gonna try to fight the bear off?
Well, I tell you, I might try to order a replacement before I go in that septic tank and look for it.
Oh.
I see that's not and it's not magnetic. I had the second one, and so Jason went and something to it to see if it was magnetized that we could, stick a.
I
what-
got for one that I use when I'm working on whatever, lawnmowers, cars, or whatever, and it extends out. It's got a little, in case you drop a bolt, because when you're working on something, you drop a lot of bolts.
So it's
Nuts.
not the kind that can
Yeah.
be magnetized. So it's going to
Mhm.
require our hand going down there
Mhm.
to grab it, or else it ain't going to happen.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. I'm confident we're gonna get it.
It's
worry, we're gonna get
it was a bad happening for the first thing this morning.
I talking about earrings. It reminded me of an earring story I got.
What?
So this is, gosh, I don't know how old I was, y'all. 10, 11, 12, I forget. Anyways, just say pre-teens to early teens. And this was the time when that one earring that guys would wear
I know what you're going to say.
became popular. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So my daddy was old school now. Old school. He hated it. He absolutely hated it.
And he would voice his opinion about it too.
Yeah, daddy was old school.
Oh, we
He-
weren't together then, but I know
No.
I know exactly what he's going to say, and I know how he feels about this.
So a buddy of mine got a magnetized one that, that clip. And so I told mom about it, and I said, Mom, I'm going to play a joke on daddy. I'm going to put this earring in and see how long it takes him to see it. And my mom was like, yeah, okay. It ain't going to take him long. And I said, I think it's going to take him longer than you think. And mom was like, all right, go ahead and do it. So y'all, I got it in, got the magnetized earring in, and dad was in the den in his recliner, like dads do. And I walked in the den, and y'all, it was a half a second my daddy saw that earring. And he jumped up out of that recliner, and he come over there, and he went like this and pulled it off. And I was trying to stop him. My mama was too, because we were like, oh, it was a joke, it's a joke, it's a joke. And he didn't think it was too funny.
It's a good thing it was fake,
It's a good thing it was fake.
because you would have been
I would have had a ripped earlobe.
well, you would have had some super glue trying to fix your earlobe.
Oh, I was trying to stop him. It was a fake, a joke. But it happened so fast. I didn't know my daddy could move that fast.
Well, you found out, didn't you?
I found out quick.
And you found out what would happen if you got a real one.
I did find out. I've never had my ears pierced.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Oh yeah, he saw it. And it was a little bitty one too. It was like a little, I
If
think
you
it
had,
was a little silver ball. I mean, it was really tiny, and it was just, yeah.
I remember you telling me that.
Oh man, yeah, it was.
He wasn't gonna have it, was he?
It's always been funny, now looking back.
Yeah, but if it had been real, it wouldn't have been funny. It would have been a totally different outcome.
It wouldn't have been funny at all. Yeah, it was. Yeah. It was
Did he laugh after he?
He didn't think it was funny.
He didn't.
Mm-mm.
He didn't
Daddy
see the
did not.
humor in it.
Even after it was all over, and we told him, look,
It
this
wasn't
was a
funny.
joke. This
He
was a
got
joke.
back in his recliner and
Mama
went back
told
to.
him it was a joke. Daddy didn't think it was funny.
Mm.
He didn't think it. I felt like he was gonna say, "Oh man," not at all. I crossed the line right there with that.
I'm just glad that you started off with the fake one.
Oh,
Did you
man.
put it in anymore, or did you give it back to your buddy?
I gave it back to my buddy. I don't think I ever put it in anymore.
Uh.
I don't even remember him wearing it. I don't even remember him ever wearing it.
I remember. The first time I ever got my ears pierced, I was with a friend of mine,
Mhm,
and the friend of mine's mama did not have her ears pierced.
mhm.
So, she was a lot older than me, obviously, but me and my friend and the mama went to a jewelry store after
Mhm.
school. She picked us up. It was Kim. And so me and Miss Francis went to Roger Butler's Jewelers, and we both got our ears pierced at the same time
Mhm.
because, it was new to me. It was new to her. So that was all fun and games. But then I remember after that, I wanted my ears pierced again, a
Yeah.
second hole, you know. Well, back then, you didn't have to have a parent with you. You
Really?
could, no.
You just go in there and get it
I
done.
remember me and my buddies going to the Selma Mall, and we had a Claire's at the time or
Yeah.
something, some kind of little, you know, rinky dink store. And we got our ears pierced the second time. And I can remember going with friends and getting that. I never got mine pierced up there,
Mhm.
but walked in there and got this pierced up here. No parental, no signature, no nothing.
Yep.
And now, of course, I've been with Mary Carl, and you have to sign stuff. I mean, it's like you're buying a car.
That's crazy.
You have to, and you know, it is a risk because that gun, you know, could carry diseases and whatnot. But back then, you didn't have to sign anything. You didn't do anything. So times have changed.
Times have changed. Yeah.
But I can't tell you how many times I went with a friend and just got those get up here pierced wherever. No signature, no nothing. Me and Miss Frances got ours done together. Because Kim already had hers done.
Yeah.
She had done hers, and she said, well, if Brooke go with me, I'll get mine done. I wonder if hers are still pierced or she let them grow up.
I don't know. I bet they're still pierced.
I bet they are. I wonder if she remembers that.
I bet she does.
So, anyway, memories. When you said earrings.
That's what maybe when you said earrings, that popped in my head about me playing a joke on my daddy, and there was only one person that thought it was funny for about a half a second.
Yeah, about a half a second. So, y'all, if you've been following us for the past little over a week, we had the cast iron skillets on the pre-sale, and the pre-sale is over. It has ended. It ended last night at midnight, and I looked at the orders, of course, to make sure that it shut off at midnight. I woke up one time, and somebody got their order in. I can't remember what her name was, but at 11:59 last night,
that's
the
crazy.
last order for the cast iron skillets came in. And of course, we'll keep y'all updated as far as when they come in and when they'll be shipped and all that. But we're just, I don't know what the word is for you guys wanting those skillets and the ability to offer a second shipment.
Yes.
And you had something you wanted to say about.
Yeah, there was there's been one this morning that popped up and said they ordered a skillet and hadn't gotten it yet. And so I looked up their order, and it was on Tuesday at like between 7:15, 7:30 p.m. there. Not this
Tuesday, the Tuesday before when we launched the pre-order.
Yeah, when we launched the pre-order. So Monday was when it was announced, and they sold out in less than an hour and a half. And then, we're like, gosh, so many people wanted this, so we want to do the pre-order. So we opened up the pre-order that Tuesday evening at some point. Then we announced it in, gosh, I got confused with dates, but Monday we sold out. There's been a couple of orders at 7:15 to 7:30 p.m. on Tuesday.
While Jacqueline was getting the pre-order schedule.
While I was getting the pre-order schedule that have come through. And I don't know if it didn't say pre-order at that 10-15 minute spot there or what, but they're thinking that they ordered it on the first run, and so they've been expecting their skillet. And so
they were sold out at that point.
They were sold out on Monday morning. So this is at Tuesday at 7. Both of them been around 7:15 to 7:30 p.m. So there was some type of something that happened in that little time frame there. So if you ordered a skillet anytime after Monday morning, then it's going to be on the pre-sale.
You have paid for it. You're in with the next shipment. And if you don't want to wait and you want your money back during that small time frame, reach out to us. Otherwise, it will be shipped during
the pre-order in October.
Right.
Yep. So I got to respond to that lady that's sent an email this morning.
Yeah, we will reach out, but if there's one that gets missed by some chance, then just reach out to us. And I had somebody that reached out to me and said, Brooke, have the skillets from the first shipment started shipping out yet? And I said, yes, ma'am, you should have already received that. So I looked, and I don't know what happened, but she didn't order one in the first shipment. So she obviously thought that she ordered one, and her order did not go through. So you will get a confirmation email. If you
Yes.
ordered a skillet, you got a confirmation email. So if you didn't get one, then you probably go to your junk mail.
Go to your junk mail. Or yeah, go to your junk mail or double check your email address too. We had a lady that entered the wrong email address by mistake.
And I reshipped that one yesterday.
Yes.
I reshipped that one yesterday. So yes, the first shipment is done, over, gone. There's no more here for that. We're waiting on that second order, and it was a lot of pre-sales. So we're just overjoyed with the outreach.
We'll double check, because a lot of people won't know how many it was. We'll double check the numbers, and we can't do it right now. And we'll see and talk about it in the next live.
That's right.
Because there are a lot of people won't know how many sold. It was a lot.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
Way more than anything we ever done before.
It was 5 times more than what we had in the initial shipment.
Yeah.
So we're going to be busy little bees. And one thing that we didn't tell y'all about was when we shipped out the first shipment. So Jacqueline and Zach had an extra tape dispenser, and they were going to let us borrow it, because obviously we have never shipped anything from here, and we didn't want to, have to buy a tape dispenser if they were going to let us borrow it. So it was brand new in the box, and we got it going, like the day before we started shipping them out, and made sure we knew how to do it. We started Jason and Caden started cranking it, and it's basically a lever you pull, and it shoots out the tape, and it's wet, and you stick it on the box. Well, after about...
Well, what originally happened, though, is when I opened up the box, still in the package, everything, there was a little clip that was sitting in the bottom of the box. And my first initial thought was, uh-oh. And then I looked at it, and I'm like, what? I don't see where this clip goes. Maybe it's fine. It wasn't fine. Inside that tape dispenser, there was it's 2 gears. And when you pull that lever, it turns that gear, and then it turns the thing that pulls the tape through. Well, that clip went there, and it was missing. And so I could take a screwdriver and pull that gear over, and it was working. I thought, well, this is fine. It'd be okay. It wouldn't have. You never knew when it would. It may be 30 pulls. It may be 2, and that gear would slide over. And the way it works is it's got a bowl on the front, and that tape comes across the bowl with the water, and that's what creates it to get sticky. And there's a tank on this side that you put the water in. So when that gear moved, I had to take all that off, and all that water spilled out, and I just got frustrated with it, because you just never knew when it was going to do it.
And you had to stop what you were doing.
You had to stop what you're doing. Water spilled everywhere. You had to fill it all back up again. And, it wouldn't be that bad at first. Well, it wouldn't be that bad if you did 30 or 50 pulls. But if you did 2, you're like, oh, gosh.
You had to start all over again.
But luckily, Ryan the roaster let us borrow his.
That's right. So if y'all remember, Ryan came and helped us ship out the skillets. And we knew that tape dispenser was going to be a headache. So Jason reached out to Ryan, and he said, hey, buddy, you think you could swing by your shop on the way here and grab your tape dispenser? He said, sure. So he did, and luckily it took the same kind of tape that I had ordered for Jacqueline and Zach's machine. It was a different brand. And his worked flawlessly. So
his was made by Uline.
Yeah, so we just swapped over from the one that was extra to Ryan's, and he had been using it. I think he said 7 years is how long he's been using that thing, and he had never had a problem with it. I thought to myself, now's going to be the time. Now's going to be, you've never had a problem with it, and now's going to be the time. And so Ryan is obviously, not going to be here the whole time, and he needs his tape dispenser.
Yeah, because he has to take it back to work, right?
And so I started thinking, I was like, you know what? When we ship the second batch, we're going to need our own tape dispenser. And I was not going to buy one new.
See what I'm going to buy a new one.
I was not going to buy a new one. So the one like Ryan had is $300 now. It probably wasn't a drop in the bucket 7 years ago when he bought his.
Probably.
And so I started looking on, Facebook Marketplace. Well, I found one. I found one for $75, y'all, but it was up in Tennessee. And I knew I was going to have to go to Tennessee to pick up skillets and to pick up boxes to ship from Lodge,
Yeah.
which is South Pittsburgh, Tennessee. But I need the tape dispenser before I go get the skillets.
Yeah, so we can start getting
So we
boxes
can start preparing boxes and have them ready. So I reached out to this guy on Marketplace, and lo and behold, he said, "Call me." And that's what I like to hear,
Yeah.
because if you don't know somebody on that you're dealing with, you need to talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
If they're a scammer, they don't want to talk to you.
They don't want to talk to you.
They don't want you to have their phone number. They're going to tell you, text me, don't call me.
Mm-hmm.
So I talked to the gentleman on the phone, and he said, "I'll be happy to ship it for you." I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is wonderful." So we did. We shipped it, and it was about $25 to ship it. So it ended up costing me $100 for a tape machine. Got it in the mail. Well,
It's here. Good.
it got here, and I started thinking, boy, this pre-sale is doing pretty well. It would be really good if we had a second tape dispenser back to Marketplace. This time I find one in Georgia. I said, I reached out to the guy. He had it for sale for a minute, and he said, "I can ship it through my business using UPS." I said, "Okay." And he said, I talked to him on the phone. "You can call my business and give them, the payment. And that way you will have record of it. You won't have any worries." I got another tape dispenser coming, same price.
For $100.
For $100. And I can, once this skillet deal is done, if we don't need to take dispenser anymore, I can turn around and sell it. I can get my money back. And I'm thrilled to have two tape dispensers that
cheaper than the price of one.
Cheap. Well, way cheaper than the price of one, because it would be $2.99 plus the shipping.
That's right. Plus tax.
Yep. And so we got two tape dispensers, one for Brooke and one for Jason.
That's right.
And we will be packing and shipping and pre-prepared and doing the best we can.
Talking about scams, we got a new one. We haven't had this one before, and we've had several people reach out to us and tell us about it. So this time they're getting smarter. They're getting smarter and smarter and smarter. This time they've actually taken pictures or stole pictures of Brooke and myself, and they know that we own Cog Hill Farm, so they're creating a Facebook page or a Facebook account under Jason Smith with my picture, and they're trying to friend people and message you. That is not us. We're not going to, I don't even go to my personal Facebook page hardly ever anymore. We're not going to ask to be a friend, and we're not going to send you a message via Facebook at all. So those are scams. So do not accept any friend requests from Brooke and myself. Don't accept a friend request from Cog Hill Farm, because the page,
we're not going to send out requests.
We're not going to do any of that. They're all scammers. So please, 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 please be careful. This morning I was thinking about it, and I said, it makes me want to just shut Facebook all the way down.
It does.
Just close it all the way off.
And when you reach out to them, it's obvious. It's no help. It's no help. And it's almost like we're the ones in the wrong.
Yeah.
And we're just trying to protect
so
people.
Frustrating. It's so frustrating. And I tell you what's going to be next is emails are going to be next. They've already taken over Facebook and all the scams on Facebook. They're going to start emailing people as us, and I know it's coming. And you have no way to,
especially with the artificial intelligence.
Yes.
Being a step ahead of a human right now. There's just, the possibilities are limitless. They can reach out to you if they know we're selling skillets. Just they could say, "Hey, we didn't get your payment.
Yeah,
you owe us such and such."
It's so frustrating. So frustrating. So be careful. Please be careful. I say that to say this too. There is, and I want y'all to get in this, but I want to make sure that y'all don't fall for any on this either. But the CommBox sweepstakes, the Layer Day sweepstakes, that is real. And they're giving away free hen house reserve for a year, and the hen house blocks for a
The
year.
flock block.
It's not a flock block. You
Oh.
can't say that. You'll
Oh.
get in trouble.
Okay.
That's copyrighted by another
I'm
company.
sorry.
It's the Combot treat block.
You almost said it.
They're giving those away for a year. And a chicken coop with a run and a watering system. And you go over to their website, combotfeeds.com, and enter over there. But they will email you when they announce the winner, and that's in October, 1st of October. I think it's October 1st, actually. And I did a little video yesterday, and I said in the video, September 30th is when it ends. And a lot of people said I put the 20th on the screen, and I just made a typo. I didn't catch it. Neither did they, because they approved it. So, but yeah, y'all go over there and enter that. That's a great giveaway, and it's completely free. Don't cost you anything, nothing. It's just completely free, and I would love for one of y'all to win that. I don't know how many times you can enter. I see people asking. I don't know. Try it and see. They didn't tell me any stipulations, and I've read the thing, and I don't remember it saying anything about you can only enter one time. I don't know. It may not let you enter but one time. I don't know.
Or it may be once a day. I don't know how that works, but we would love for you guys, one of you guys, to win.
Yes.
And it's a real thing. So
that is real, but they're not going to message you on Facebook and say you won, and they're not going to message you on Instagram and say you won. Only one entry, somebody said.
Okay.
And they're not going to comment on on the post and say you won.
They'll reach
out to you a legit way.
So I see there's a local restaurant that's here in Clanton, and he likes to give back to our community. He's just a phenomenal guy, but he doesn't understand how the social media aspect of it works. And I want to go talk to him. Not that I'm a know-it-all, not that you're a know-it-all, but I want to tell him, look, buddy, when you do these things, don't list it as a contest.
Yeah, there's words you can't use anymore. You can't say contest. You can't say sweepstakes.
Well, you can say it, but when you do, it's just telling a spammer, come in and comment on this. And
they got bots, is what it's called, and they look for those keywords. And when they come up, they automatically there's like vultures just. So you got to be careful on keywords. That's why I like to say the word enter, or if I do say, I'll put slashes or whatever you call it in between.
Don't y'all love Jason's hands?
I'm
sitting here watching the screen, and I'm wondering how many times that he looks like, when this is what I think of.
Yeah.
The times that I've watched hurricane updates, and you got a person back there doing sign language.
Yeah.
And the weather person's up there speaking, and the person in the back doing sign language. And I'm not making fun of anybody that can't hear or, but Jason looks just like that person that's trying to interpret what that weather person's saying.
I told him my hands.
So I'm going to have to tie you down.
Tie me down.
Tie you down and make you. It's funny. It's funny. I think it's great.
The website is Combot Feeds.
KALMBACH.com. You didn't know how to spell it, did you?
Yeah.
And when I say it, Jason gets so upset with me because I always put an extra
L. You say Klombach.
I say KLAM and not KALM.
Like my nanny putting the S on Walmart. Yeah. My nanny always gives Walmarts.
Well, I try to concentrate.
I say Hobby Lobbies.
When I say Klombach, I try to concentrate, because if I don't, it comes out wrong, and I apologize. But just like COLONOSCOMY, I say that wrong too. Thank you, Londa and Tom, for giving us the. Oh, it's spelled wrong.
Oh, it's CAL.
Take that off. Thanks, Londa, for trying. Oh goodness!
She did like me when I put September 20th on the screen there.
She fat fingered it. She fat fingered it. Anyway,
y'all. So if you watched the last video about little man moving, which is awesome, I talked about a gentleman reaching out to me, and who was a professional restorer, and he talked about Volkswagens. That was his thing. He had done. It was Volkswagens, lots of Volkswagens. Come to find out, he is he can restore anything. So he came to the farm yesterday.
All right, she did it again.
Did she do it again? Oh, here
Yeah.
we go.
All
There
right,
it is.
thank you, Londa.
And he came to the house yesterday to look at the Volkswagen. Mr. George.
Yes.
He wants to remain private, but ended up being a great guy. And after talking to him and me and him hanging out, I swear we're cousins.
Y'all, when Jason told me about this gentleman that reached out to him that wanted to help with the termite, I just kind of was like, there's no way this can be, there's something's off here. So I just didn't say anything. I just let Jason carry on. Well, he ended up talking to the guy on the telephone.
Yep.
And I wasn't home. And Jason called me after he hung up with him, and he said, "Oh my gracious, Brooke, this guy is awesome.
Yes.
This guy is absolutely awesome." And I said, it's outside Jason's
I'm
element to
I'm
reach.
shy and introverted, so it was I had to build up the courage to call him.
It's usually something where I call the person,
Right?
I get them on the phone, I do the intro, and I say, "Hey, here's my husband, Jason," and I hand the phone to him because it's uncomfortable for him to, talk to somebody. Well, he felt so comfortable after he talked to him on the phone. And so we just kept on with him being the leader in this. And I thought to myself, oh my, this is not happening. This is not the Jason that I know. So yesterday, Jason arranged for George to come over to the house and meet for the first time. Y'all, I'm here to tell you, I got to meet George yesterday. And he is not only a fantastic, I don't know what you call him, rebuilder, mechanic, jack of all trades, can do anything.
Can do anything, y'all. I mean, so he showed me pictures of other works. He even does motorcycles, like the fancy you'd see on TV. What was that show called?
Shoppers.
With the father and son?
Orange
County son.
Paul Tettle.
Yeah. I mean, those types of
Tuttle, not Tettle.
Those type, I'm talking about that type of work. It is unreal. So George showed me some of his stuff. He's got it on his phone, and he had a 37 Oldsmobile.
Oh my gracious, y'all! I saw pictures of it.
I don't think I got pictures of the Oldsmobile. I don't think he sent me those.
I could not believe some of the stuff that he showed us while we were here. This was just meant to be.
Yeah.
It was meant to be. Now, Donnie Volkswagen's been helping us. Well, y'all, Donnie has a full-time job. Donnie has a girlfriend. Donnie is a young man that
18 years old.
That has his whole life in front of him, and he doesn't want to be over here on his off time every, weekend helping us with termite. And he's done everything that we've asked of him.
Yes.
We're not cutting him out of the situation whatsoever, but he does not have time. And so George is retired. He wants things to be safe. He wants things to be in working order, and he wants us to be able to take this bus anywhere in the country that we want to.
That's the thing with him. He wants us to be so dependable. He said, when we're done with this bus, we can drive it to Colorado.
I told him, I said, George, the furthest I ever thought that we would take this bus is Clanton, Alabama.
That's right.
And he shook his head and he said, no, ma'am.
No.
You'll be able to take this bus anywhere you want to.
Anywhere.
And my mouth just dropped. Yep. I thought to myself, so it's probably going to take longer.
Yes and no. So here's the thing. So I was worried that we're going to have to take the engine back out and redo the engine, which we are. We're going to do that. But he told me on the phone that I can take the engine out in 5 minutes and we can rebuild it if the stuff's there. We can take the engine out, rebuild it, and put
He's
it back
fast.
in less than 2 hours.
He's
Yeah,
fast.
that's how, if it's all there. Yeah,
Because he's done so
Yeah.
much. He's done so many of these things, and he is not an Alabama native. He resides in Alabama now,
Mhm.
but his experience is just
It's crazy.
it's unreal.
He can do sheet metal work. He can build any part that you need for the body. He can paint. He can do body work. He can do glass work. He can do windshields. He can do custom interiors. Fabrication, all that. So yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
I think y'all, we're in the right place at the right time.
Yep.
He's been a follower for a long time. He said he is not comfortable reaching out to people.
Yeah, that's what said me and we're a lot alike.
So it was a two-way street. It was a two-way street. He was uncomfortable reaching out to Jason. Jason was uncomfortable reaching out to him. And George to the rescue. He's going to be with us for the long haul.
That's right.
We're so thankful.
Can he help with Granddaddy's tractor? Yeah, but I fixed Granddaddy's tractor. It's running. I've done plowed the field twice with it and all that.
Speaking of that, we need to get that tractor out and do some work this weekend.
We do. Absolutely.
I got a new attachment that I picked up for Big Joe.
Big Joe.
And we got to make sure everything's going to work well on it.
But he did come yesterday and he brought his micrometer, and that's how detailed. I mean, he's kind of a perfectionist, and so it's got to be all this. I'm gonna take that off. All the specs, and so
yeah, he said
he looked at it and all that.
Here's the deal, y'all. I want it to be right.
Yeah,
I want everything to be right, and if you're wanting it to be in good shape, then I'm your person,
right?
Because I don't want to have to do it, and we understand that.
So he measured and he looked and he said, yeah, it's off. And he said this motor, because I didn't know, and Donnie didn't know what it came. We knew it came out of a Beetle, but we didn't know what year it was. And he said it's mid to early 60s. The bus is a 77. And he said that bus could have came with either or a dual port, or fuel injection.
You're talking foreign language.
But he measured everything, and then the other thing that he did not like was that since it was a Beetle, the fan shroud that cools the motor was built for a Beetle, not for a bus. And there's really two things that cause the fires in the bus, because that's what they're known. I mean, that's
what we've been worried about.
And it's overheating because it's got the wrong motor in it or the wrong shrouding in it to cool the motor off. Or people don't go back with the original fuel lines for, oh my gosh, Joseph.
Thank you.
Original fuel lines, which I did go back. I ordered the original fuel lines because they're metric and they're woven. It's different than your fuel lines like you go buy at the parts store. It's woven and it acts like the what they call it, Chinese finger trap. Remember those? You stick your finger and you try to pull it out and it grips your fingers. That's the way that German fuel line works. It's different than what you go buy at the parts store. And a lot of people will buy the fuel line you get from the parts store, which is not metric, and it feels snug. It goes up on there and you clamp it down, but it will still leak, and that's what causes the fires too. So
I showed y'all a video. It's been a long time ago. Some of y'all probably didn't see it, and I can't get my hands on it right now. But Tanya, our previous beekeeper, who is our friend, and her husband were on their way back from
Tanny Hill with the big Volkswagen. They're on the way back.
So this was a year ago, because that shows today.
Is it?
I believe it is.
Oh wow! I even told George about it, that he needed to go.
Huh.
Yep.
Well, not being from Alabama, I imagine he didn't know about it.
He didn't know. He don't know about a lot of things. So yeah.
Well, Tanya and her husband Bo, their bus caught on fire. And it was just about a complete loss. They stood on the side of the road and watched their bus burn to pretty much the ground because something wasn't right. And that's been in our mind the whole entire time. Luckily, Tanya or Bo wasn't hurt, but it could have ended very, very bad.
Yes. Somebody started flashing their lights at them and made them pull over.
Because they saw a lot of smoke coming out of the backside and they didn't know it.
Yep.
So we want to make sure that
another thing that I did. So I did some stuff right.
What's that?
I put the original fuel line back on there, and I put the fuel filter by the tank. Well, a lot of people do is they put the fuel filter in the engine compartment because it's just more convenient. You can just lift up the little thing and see the fuel filter, blah blah blah. But I don't like that fuel filter right there. And that was one
Oh,
thing he
here
said.
it
You're
is,
right.
y'all.
That's one thing he said. Oh yeah,
I did get my hands on it. So that's Tanya's bus
right there.
last
Yep.
year when it caught on fire. She sent me this video. I thought I might could pull it up by looking at photos, and this is what we don't want to happen. So, you know, Tanya really doesn't know exactly what went wrong with hers, but we know it's something that happens.
He said we won't have to worry about it. We
So-
will not have to worry about that at all. So we're good. We're good to go. So yeah, so happy. Matter of fact, I don't know how long George was here yesterday. I even took him to the Flying Peach and we had lunch together.
Yes,
Yep.
took him to the Flying Peach. I knew ahead that George was coming, and I knew that unless George's wife came with him, then I wasn't going to want to sit and watch these guys work on that bus. So I had prearranged to take Mary Carl somewhere that she wanted to go, and
That's right.
she and I got out of here, and Jason and George, well, they had fun.
We had fun.
So what did George say about the muffler?
Don't
People
worry.
are
About
wanting to know.
He said, "Don't worry. We're not worried about any of that." He said, "Don't worry about anything. Don't worry about it. None of it. He's got it. He's absolutely got it. He's going to replace the window that's messed up."
Oh,
See,
wow.
I told you after I tried to do it that it wouldn't work, and I
Right.
think I got to cut that and take the whole window
And he
out.
knows
And
how to
do
do
it.
it.
That's easy.
See,
Easy.
when somebody knows what they're doing, it's going to go from a 3-day project through a 3-minute project.
Yes, exactly.
And it's, I mean,
And he's going to show me how to do anything, so I will know how to do it.
that's
Perfect.
right.
Yeah.
What did George think about Moody?
Big.
Big.
Yeah.
Moody is big.
I took him around the farm and showed him, everything, but he's been watching us for over 6 years, so he knows everything. So
Yeah.
he knows about everybody. But I did show him around, and which was great.
I'm super excited about the whole situation because we just kind of we don't know, and somebody that knows and can.
That's right.
He's just willing to help.
Willing to help and can work on anything.
Michael wants to know, does George know how to make fig preserve? Oh, goodness. Somebody wanted to know if George could help us with the chicken coop build. Well, y'all, George is more of a sheet metal guy.
But he can do woodwork.
Well, I think we're going to leave George on the bus.
Yeah, we are.
And let him face his attention towards the bus. And then let maybe Roberto work on the chicken coop.
Yeah, we're gonna talk to Roberto about the chicken.
We hope to talk to Roberto today.
Yep.
We had some leftover wood from the barn. Is that what you call it?
Yes, the barn, shop and barn combo.
And we think that it can be used for the new chicken coop build.
We do.
What did you call it? The egg bar?
That's the egg bar shoe.
I know, but didn't you call the coop the egg bar?
I got tickled because the egg bar, and I said, it sounds like somewhere where Cheese and Ryan the rooster would go after work
to the egg bar.
To the egg bar.
Well, it's the egg bar then. It's the egg bar. We're going to have to set them up some bar stools in the inside and let Cheese and Ryan supervise the ladies while they
to get on some swinging doors like a sling.
That's a good idea, Jackson, as long as they lock. As long as they lock.
Oh, man.
Yeah, lots of exciting things happening. And, oh, goodness, we won't be showing George because of his privacy, and just want y'all to know that George is real.
He's real.
He's real.
At least I hope he is. The whole thing of seeing, talking.
As much as we had in common after talking to him, it doesn't seem real. It just seems like something that it's just almost too good to be true.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
So I told y'all about something many months back, and that was that I planned on making some buttons with the American button maker that I ordered. I bought one on marketplace, went to Louisiana to pick it up, got the thing, but it only made very large buttons. So since then, I bought one that was a little bit smaller, but I haven't had time to use it.
Mhm.
Well, one day I was sitting in the floor and the button maker was in front of me, and I got Jason to print out our logo.
Mhm.
And I started experimenting making buttons. Somebody sent me an email and they said, after I've asked time and time again, what animal do y'all want to see on the buttons or the magnets?
Mhm.
Somebody said, how about you start with your logo? And I thought that was brilliant because this is something that I want to continue to do. My mama watched me do it. She helped me do it. And I think this is something that in her spare time that she can enjoy making.
Yep.
So she and I got a printout. It took us a minute to size it.
Yeah, it took us a minute to figure it out. We got it though.
And Mom and I made about 35 buttons, I guess, or magnets. And here is the first project. So we won't be offering these until I get a quantity built up, but you can see it's got a magnet on the back and it's completely shiny and pretty. And I just wanted y'all to know that I'm actually actively working on making magnets or buttons. And we will continue to do this. What was hard to do was the logo isn't.
The logo, it looks like it's proportional, but it's not. So the chicken is center, but it scooted Peach's nose over. So, but if you move Peach's over, then the chicken moves over. So I made that logo, y'all.
A long time ago.
12 years ago or something.
A long time ago. So
before AI, before all these fancy. That's why it's so simple. But I think that's why it works too, though.
Yeah, it's going to continue to be the logo. That'll never change.
Never change.
No matter what happens. And I just thought that was a good way to get started.
Yep.
So we'll start with our logo, and once I get a quantity up, we'll offer those for sale. Maybe we can offer them in sets. But it's easy to do. It's just repetitive.
Yes.
Now, Mama, I had to write it down. I had to write down what I had to do first because you spin that thing around. You just gotta take the right method.
Right.
So
yeah. So if you're one of those people that are OCD and that being off, you
might not want to order one because it's not off. It's not off. It's
just the way I made the logo.
The chicken is center, and it took me a minute to get it right.
Mm-hmm.
But rainy days, yeah. I already looked at the forecast. Tuesday it's supposed to rain, so I'm going to be doing this.
Yes.
I'm making buttons.
That one arm's going to be strong, isn't it?
Yeah. Or Mama's one arm. I have two button makers.
Mm-hmm.
I have a smaller one, I have a bigger one, and then I have the much bigger one. So it may be that Mama can work on, one machine with something different. Anyway, we'll figure it out.
You get it.
We'll figure it out.
You'll get it. What if your mama can take boxes?
She sure can. She already told me. She said, y'all just let me know when you get ready to get started, and I'm going to help y'all.
Okay, good.
So she's ready and willing, and oh, goodness, we got a lot of work ahead. I don't know when I'm going to make these big preserves.
Michael Key said he's going to break that blue jean jacket out.
All right.
Put the buttons on it.
That's right.
You know what I remember this is Michael Key may remember this too. I don't know. But back during the skating rink days, I guess I don't know, I wasn't a teenager then, but my brother was.
Uh-huh.
And he had those old bucket hats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's old Lester.
Hey, Lester.
And the bucket hats, and my brother, he would get, it was rock bands. So it was Led Zeppelin and Van Halen and the pins. And this hat was covered in pins. And I thought that hat he had was the coolest thing ever. Ever. And I tell you, I had the prototypical older brother. He was 7 years older than me. And he was the older brother. I was, picked on. I was the got experimented on. He was the typical older brother. I love him to death. But he let me one time, he wasn't going to the skating rink that night. And I had my bucket hat and I only had like 2 pins on it.
Uh-huh.
But he let me that one time. He said that, I could borrow some of his pins. And I put them on my hat and I thought I was the king of the skating rink that night.
All right. Well, I had those pins too, but I put mine on an Alabama hat.
Did you?
Yeah. I think I still have that hat in the attic.
I wish my brother still had that. I bet those pins probably worth a lot of money now. Kiss. It was all the rock bands back in the 80s.
Somebody said I needed to do a pre-order on those pins. We gonna have a set quantity, and what it is what it is.
Yeah.
We can't do. Can't sign myself up for that. Can't sign myself up for that.
But I can't believe my brother let me do that because I'm telling you, he was.
He must have been feeling good that day.
Don't know. I have no idea. He must have felt sorry for me that time.
Oh goodness.
Maybe he did something to me, and I don't know. I got another story to tell you though. I tell you one story. As 2 things I remember my older brother did for me that was for the good. I got in trouble one time. Got in trouble. And I don't know why my mama did this, but she said, all right, you got 2 choices. And I can't even remember what I did wrong. But anyways, I got in trouble. And she said, you can get a spanking or you can, get on restriction. That was my choices. And I was like, man, I don't know what to do. So my brother pulled me to the side and, mama was gone. He said, look, take the spanking. What you're going to do is we're going to put a bunch of underwear on you. So when she spanks you, it ain't going to be nothing.
Oh, goodness.
And I was like, oh, this is a great idea. So my brother was like, it's going to work out great. And so lo and behold, I went and told mom, I said, I'm going to take the spanking. So then went back to my bedroom, put on a bunch of underwear. My mama could obviously see that I had 50 pair of underwear on. I mean, there's no doubt she could see it. So when I'm walking in there, she's trying to keep a straight face, because she's going to figure out exactly what's going on. And so of course, I went to get the spanking and my mama just busted out laughing. She just
So you didn't get the spanking or the restriction?
I didn't get either one.
Well, good for you. Joey saved the day.
My brother saved the day.
How about that?
Yeah. I can only imagine what I look like. To me, I thought,
You thought she wasn't going to notice.
No, not at all.
Isn't that funny?
But yeah, she knew.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, boys. Well, I guess we were typical boys. Me and my brother. Yeah.
I don't remember ever getting in bad trouble except for one time, Jason. So it must have been a big difference in girls and boys.
It must have been.
And my one time that I got in bad trouble was for something that I thought I was doing good.
Yeah.
I painted the neighbor's mailbox with tar, and I thought it was paint. And I thought that neighbor's mailbox needed a touch-up. And I got in the biggest trouble. I got taught about a federal offense.
Oh, gosh.
Taught about prison. I got taught about how it was.
Yep.
It's so illegal. Mary Carl has never been one to, I don't say she doesn't do wrong, but she doesn't do anything to require a spanking or restriction. She's not like Jason at all. And she's never painted anybody's mailbox with tar.
I wasn't bad. I was just mischievous and had a lot of energy.
And she's not that way. She is not that way.
No.
But I don't know. So this is not about troublemaking, but this past Wednesday, let's see, me and several on the planning committee of the Fall Festival, which is being held September the 20th at Petals from the Past, nailed down some details. We met over at Petals from the Past, and Jason, the owner of Petals from the Past, not this Jason Powell, and all of us ladies sat down, just went over the details, fine-tuned everything, and I wanted to share with you guys some of the speakers that are going to take place at that event. We haven't talked a lot about this because honestly, I didn't know.
Right.
I didn't know the
Right.
details. I didn't want to share anything until it was on the books, and it is officially on the books. So in case y'all did not know, here are some of the things that are going to happen at that event. From that morning, early that morning in the barn, Jason's dad, who is Dr. Arlie Powell, will be given a fruit class. And that is something that you will need to pre-register for.
Yeah, because it'll fill up.
These spots are limited. So if this is something that you guys want to attend, go to the Fall Festival. I don't know. Can you find that for me? Where they go to register?
Yeah, I'll look.
Right now.
Usually the pedal stuff's on our website, but I don't know about this.
It's Great Fall Garden Festival. Google that and it'll come up. But you do have to pre-register for some of these because they're going to fill up. Laura Spencer from Simply Making It, our soap maker, she is offering a class. Now, this is a paid class because obviously Laura has to supply materials. You'll take your soap home with you.
It's on if you Google it, but it's on Just Dig It Farms too.
So if you Google Great Fall Garden Festival, it'll come up.
It comes up.
And you need to register for the classes. If you want, I think Laura only had a couple of spots left for her soap class, but that is something that you need to pre-sign up for. Now, right before lunch, Mr. Roy and Rachel are going to be teaching a bee class, and that's for beginner beekeepers. That is not a paid class. This is just knowledge that you'll take with you. I don't think you have to register for this one because it's held outside. Perry Hill Farms will be offering a pig processing class. That is a paid class and a registration. Sherry Black from Black's Tropical, she'll be offering a class from 12 o'clock to 12:45. That's in the pavilion. That is not something that's paid for. Greg at Hoss Tools will be speaking in the barn. It is a garden class. Beth Roberts is offering a kid class that is bird watching for kids. That'll be in the pavilion, but y'all, you can go to the website and you should be able to register for all of this. And then the last thing of the day will be Jason Smith with Cog Hill Farms.
Who's that?
He will be restoring cast iron the easy way. And that's in the pavilion. So it's not anything that you need to sign up for because it's outdoor space. But if this is anything that you're interested in,
it's on Pedal's website.
It's on Pedal's from the past website.
Yep.
It's something that I wasn't aware of until Wednesday as far as timing and needing to be pre-registered. So anyway, do you want to do our tasting before we quit?
Oh, I forgot all about it.
Well, I just thought about it. So we're almost approaching an hour, but our friends over at Stone Hollow Farmstead have sent us a box, and we always try to give our honest opinions on what they send us, and we're going to do that today. What did they send us, Jason, in this beautiful box?
It's so pretty. I always like to show y'all the.
Have you even opened it? Do you even know what's?
No, I don't. Here, it's just dried flowers. So beautiful. All right, let's see what we got today. We got garlic, pickled garlic scapes.
Okay, so is that like green beans?
It's the scapes of the garlic.
Oh, okay, pickled garlic. Okay, Okay, gotcha.
And we got lemongrass and mint jelly today. Right there.
Well, I tell you what I'm not doing.
What's that?
I'm not doing any canning.
Oh.
Unless it's to make Michael's fig preserves. That'll be about it.
You ready?
All right. Should I open mine too, or you want to open yours first?
I'll open this one first.
That's the jelly?
That's the jelly. Now, I'm going to go and say, I'm not a big mint fan. I'm just not.
And this is lemon what?
Lemon and mint. Lemongrass and mint. But me personally, I'm not.
I should have brought a spoon, not a fork. I apologize.
Okay. What? That's not.
It doesn't smell minty.
It's not. Usually mint's so overpowering, but it's not. That's almost like lemon jelly.
That's good.
That's really good.
It's got
different than what I-
ginger in it too.
It's really good.
It's so simple. Sugar, lemongrass, ginger, pectin, and lemon juice. That's so simple, but so good. That is
is
really
good.
good.
Better than I thought. Mm-hmm.
To me, that would be good on toast.
That will be good on toast. It's very mild.
It is.
Usually mint just blows you away.
All right. So now I'm hesitant to try this early in the morning.
I'm not, because you know I like pickles.
I know you do, but I'm not making them.
I gotta get that pickle burger before it goes away.
You sure do.
Can I just grab one?
Yes, you can. It's going to be too hard to get it out of from the fork. This is not your etiquette class, people. What do you think?
Go ahead.
Oh, I smell it. It is very, very garlicky. I don't know that I can get this one out, Jason.
That's good.
I'll pull this one.
It's a little spicy.
Is it? I don't do spicy.
It's not like burn your mouth up, but it has a little kick to it. I can see the little pepper flakes in it. I can. Garlic scapes, onions, vinegar, pepper, dill, mustard, and red pepper flakes. That's what's in it.
That's good, but I'm just not.
I'm not a pickle fan.
I'm not a pickle fan.
I'm a pickle fan.
So you approve?
I approve.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, to the refrigerator these go, because
Yes.
we are going to enjoy these on
You
some.
know what this would be good on?
What?
You know the barbecue you made? I could put this on top of a barbecue sandwich.
You think that'd be good?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So good.
Well, are you finished with your coffee? Because there's nothing like coffee and garlic.
Mine's gone.
I'm gonna have a sip of mine. I gotta get that pickle taste out.
I love pickle. I think I could eat pickled anything.
I know you could.
I know I could.
I think that's why they chose that to send to you. They must know you like pickles.
I think they do.
Oh goodness.
Okay. I think they do.
Well, I'm gonna have a garlic taste in my mouth for a while, but yeah, maybe I should taste some jelly to get the garlic taste.
You want the jelly?
No, not right now.
Oh.
All right. So I hope y'all enjoyed listening to us jabber on it this morning, and whatever you do today.
That's right.
Hope you enjoy it.
Absolutely. Y'all be good. Left me hanging.
I did. I had to have a sip.